Monkey Prince, issue
Yes.
9, Jean Luen Yang writing with Bernard Chang on the art.
Mhm. So it's been a while since I talked about this on the show. So just to get everybody caught up, Monkey Prince had moved up to Amnesty Bay with his parents because his parents were working for Black Manta, and it was there that a half trench, half human, I think, or a trench that can masquerade as a human. She's the princess of them. Ended up kind of falling for the Monkey Prince because it started off as that she wanted to consume his power by eating him. So it led to this, Atlantis versus the Trench War with these dragons that had forgotten they were dragons. And Monkey Prince had gotten the staff that his father had. That's part of the whole Monkey Prince lore. And he had learned how to use it there. And so that's where that left off, is that the Trench Girl was kind of like, talks the Trench back down. The dragons remember who they are because of Monkey Prince, right? And so now Monkey Prince's parents had moved to Metropolis. So they're looks like they're working for Luther. These creatures come in and attack, and these two scientists are walking around in full body suits, like they're working with something hazardous. The security guard shoots at these creatures and kills them, and then these demons show up. And they're the ones that they were dealing with early on, the one that had the penguin, and then I'm trying to remember what the other one was that he dealt with. I can't remember right now, but this is where it ties into what's been going on in Batman and Robin, because these are the what's his name, the bull guy. That's who they're working for. The one that the Devil Nazar is
There
up
you go.
against. But as they're going, I'm trying to find his name. It came back up. But yeah, so these demons attack, and the Monkey Prince's parents fight back with the lasers, which puts them in danger. Which gets Monkey Prince's mom, I thought, killed early on. Basically her neck gets broken, and they leave her body. The dad grabs her. King Fireball was the name I was looking for. They're there. These demons are there to find clones of Bizarro. So Luther has these clones of Bizarro in Luther core. So they break them out, and they basically want to use them as soldiers for King Fireball's war. They one of the demons ends up eating one of the Bizarro clones, which is super weird. But Shifu and Monkey Prince are up floating on a cloud, and Shifu's trying to teach him how to meditate and basically take all these bad thoughts out. And he did it, but not well. And Shifu's just like, oh well, you'll get better at it. He decides to go. Monkey Prince goes to go meet with some friends, because now he's actually meeting friends in Metropolis, and that's where the two magic users, I think it was Jinx and I can't remember who the other one was, attack Shifu, and they end up bringing him in. They hang him in rocks. As Marcus, Monkey Prince's real name, is hanging out with his friends at Big Belly Burger, his dad comes and is like, son, we gotta go. And he's like, why? He's like, I'll tell you later. He has mom in the back of the car. He's like, we gotta go see grandpa. And so they drive up into the, out of Metropolis. He listens for his mom breathing. She's still alive, but just barely. And they knock on the door, and grandpa doesn't seem happy to see him. As they're getting her out of the car, it's Grandpa Gerard. He picks the dad up and is like, what did you do to my daughter? So you're like, who's this grandpa? Why is he super strong? He offers to put her in a new body. Marcus's dad's like, no, just fix her, please. and it's going to be a long night. So they're in Grandpa's lab. It cuts over to Supergirl, and she's investigating the LexCorp break-in. She sees that there's these fingerprints on the laser gun, but they're not from a human. So she's going to start looking for what's going on. This gets her involved in all this. But Monkey Prince starts talking to his grandpa and is like, yeah, we can fix this. It's just going to be easier to put her in a new body. I don't know why. And his friend from Gotham calls, Kaya. And, you know, they just talk about everything that's been going on. And that's when Supergirl shows up, because the fingerprints that were on the gun belonged to the parents. So the fact that they weren't human, something is going on. So Monkey Prince ends up developing a crush on Supergirl. So all he can think about is, you know, how beautiful she is, how stunning, which leads to him being off balance for Supergirl. She gets upset that he calls her a pretty little blondie. So she punches him out. She knocks him basically into the next mountain. He decides to pull out the staff. They go back and forth. Grandpa's like, well, you know what? You think I would confront a Kryptonian in this body? He goes and puts this mechanism on. Monkey Princess still is like, oh man, Supergirl's still smoking hot when she's angry. He deflects her heat vision with his staff. Come to find out that you see Grandpa's voice go, you sanctimonious meddlers. He looks down, and Grandpa's the Ultra Humanite. He's got this massive cannon trained on both of them.
Okay.
And this is where it, you know, that's where it ends. And it says, you want a piece of the Ultra Humanite, you'll have it. And this is part 1 of 4. And yeah, it's been a very enjoyable catch up, because it's still just Monkey Prince learning how to become the Monkey Prince. But now with the added stuff that we've gotten in Batman and Robin, it's really Yang playing with a lot of DC things, right? So now we have the Ultra Humanite, and now we have, you know, clearly his mom isn't fully human because, or his dad, maybe dad is Monkey King and doesn't realize it. And because it's that, you know, the non-human handprints is what led Kara to him, and it was dad that had shot the demon. So there's a lot of play here with his origins.
Sounds like Monkey Prince needs to keep his tail in his pants by the sounds of it.
Yes, he does, which according to people that are familiar with the Monkey Prince and the Journey to the West is a thing, right? With the Monkey King, I mean. So, but yeah, him, Marcus and Supergirl and him just constantly, like, when Chang draws him, he has heart eyes, and he's just very attracted to Kara, which is just so funny. But yeah, it's Marcus finally adjusting. He's kind of over his fear of water. He's learning to use the staff, the headband. You know, he's learning very well under Shai-Fu. So what it teases next is the Lazarus Planet event. So it's gonna go straight from this Ultra Humanite stuff, I'm sure, tying into whatever Wade's doing with that, which is fine. I think it'll be okay. But yeah, it's just a Chang telling a Chang story, or not Chang, Yang. It's Yang doing what we kind of like, where he's playing with all these different superhero pieces in DC. Like, was not expecting Ultra Humanite to show up as Grandpa. I thought, oh, this is another new character. And then he comes out in the traditional, you know, half-ape body, you know, with the brain exposed. So yeah, I'm gonna give Monkey Prince 9 an 8.